Hey, this is Ben
And this is Josh.
from the Bad Magic podcast, and if you're here, you're gonna watch it and find out why we call it the Bad Magic podcast. And I am clicking to join a draft queue for a Phantom Zendikar draft, and we're diving right in. So I have not played Zendikar draft since Zendikar was out, but I see my rare here is a Kazul Warlord, which is a 3/3 ally for 5. Allies is a really powerful strategy in a Zendikar draft, and there's lots of them out there. So I don't see any reason why I shouldn't draft the 5-drop 3/3 that puts 1/1 counters on other allies. But let me see what else we got.
Yeah, that's not a very strong color commitment at this point either. So, and then for everybody that's listening, the reason that I'm here, Ben's going to be doing a lot of the talking because I didn't play during Zendikar block. But I think it's going to be more interesting if I get to heckle Ben this entire time and just point out how bad he is at Magic. So I think
So
that's going to be fun for me.
this is a great removal spell and probably my other possible pick.
Okay.
But
The other thing that we might do, we might, depending on the time and how long Ben takes to pick his deck and play around, we might switch over to Arena on my side, and we'll just get to. I don't know, Ben. I really like the idea of comparing and contrasting the awful version with the new good version.
Oh, I see. So you wanted to do both of us do a Theros draft and just show why Magic Online sucks.
I'm not gonna no.
I don't think there's any disputing that.
Magic Online doesn't suck. Magic Online is built to do something different than Magic Arena is. That's all. It supports
It's too bad
much
this is
older
a
formats.
Phantom. These cards are like a $4 uncommon or something like that.
Yes, isn't there like a
Playable,
there's
playable
Pioneer
in
decks that
vintage.
there's people love that card.
Yeah,
Don't you mill
but I
yourself
don't.
with it most of the time?
I just want allies.
You're committing yourself to allies like really early.
Well, red white aggro is not a terrible commitment.
You play red white aggro in every format that you're allowed to play it in.
Let the heckling begin.
Yeah, like stay open, dude. It is way too early to commit to a second color.
I can take another 3/3 5 drop.
Ugh, you are really bad at Magic. No, um, I don't know what you should take because again I don't play this format.
This
Um,
is a pretty aggressively costed one. It's not an ally though. What is this? A 1/1 for 2? I'm taking that. It's just good.
you can take another big 5 drop. Oof, this
Yeah.
deck's looking solid. You're gonna be really good
Is
after
that
you
an
do
ally?
nothing for
No, it's
five
just an
turns.
angel. What is this quest?
What is it? Yeah, so the quests are something I'm not aware
Double
of. Like,
damage. Yeah, so quests usually have some type of criteria you have to meet, and whenever you meet it, it puts a counter on. And when you meet the minimum threshold of counters,
oh, I
then you get
see.
a big effect.
So it's like it gives you an activated ability with the counters
Yeah,
on it.
the flavor of it's great. That you just have a thing you have to do until you've accomplished the goal, and then something good happens.
Yeah, that was a,
So,
yeah, that is cool. It makes it like you said, it's a quest. Is that what you're
so in this
going?
case, you play the 1 drop for 1 on your first turn, and then whenever you deal damage, it gets a counter. And then when you have 4 counters, you remove them, and then the rest of that turn, anything deals double damage.
Thank you for reading the card out loud to me. That's really nice
Uh,
of you. Not trying to
here's
be. I'm
another
not trying to be snarky. I'm just naturally that
ally.
way.
I got 10 seconds.
It's a you have a black ally. You have 5 seconds.
I'm probably just taking the ox.
Don't take the ox. What's wrong with
Oh
that?
yeah, I took the vanilla
Oh,
2/4.
that's terrible.
Uh, I'm not seeing a lot of allies, man.
Now I'll tell you what. If you were drafting undo or was that undo clerics, you'd have 4 of them by now.
That one gets 1/1 counters. He's pretty good. Maybe I could do Naya allies.
Like that does go with your 1/1 counter. What is it? The red ally.
Yeah,
Goblin War Paints got reprinted. That's cute.
it's just 1/1 for 2 that gains life. Not great. I
Yeah,
like this guy though.
life gain can be a good strategy unlimited if you have enough of it.
2/1 for 2.
Magma Rift is good
First
removal.
strike.
Quest for the Holy Relic. Are there good equipment in this set?
5 damage a target creature. Sacrifice a land.
That can be very important sometimes.
You're right. I do need some removal. Search your library for an equipment and put it on the battlefield and attach it to a creature you control. We should have put this in our hammer deck that we built.
No, it would have been too slow. And ladies and gentlemen, he's referring to Hammer. Was it Hammer of the Colossus? Colossus Hammer
Yeah.
from Magic 2020. We tried to make a modern deck out of it. And then I was so mad because we came up with this whole deck for Modern, and then a week later, Saffron Olive from MTG Goldfish did his Against the Odds deck in Modern, and it was the Hammer deck. And so
Why does that
anytime,
make you mad?
what, well, the problem was every time I went to play it after that, people were like, "Oh, I loved this deck when Saffron Olive played it," and it was
I
just
see. It offends your inner. I thought of this on my own.
yes, like back when I first started playing Ravnica block back in the day. I had a green-white Celestia deck that was built around tokens and tapping other creatures, and like a month later, the world champion won the world tournament with basically that deck. And then from that day forward, I never got credit for it, coming up with it in isolation. It was just, oh, you're playing this deck. And I was so mad about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a limited card pool. There's only so many great combination cards out there.
Well, especially back then, it seems like they're really ramping the power level
You could
nowadays.
take it the other way and just look at it as validation that found the optimum utilization of the cards.
Oh, I'm playing with my mouse, and I think I really just screwed up the video, but that'll be fun for the YouTubers to watch. We might edit this whole part down anyway. I'm going to try this. I don't think it's going to let me. Oh, I'm attempting to turn my video back on, and then if it works, it does not. Okay, so no camera. Sorry, viewers, you don't get to see my pretty face today.
I don't know if this is any good. That's so much mana. Why are these things so much mana?
Why are you drafting things that are so much mana? There's a spell pierce. You just let it go by you.
It's a naturalize effect, but it costs 5. Like, I guess that's playable
No,
if they're really.
There's 2. It kills 2 things. That's why it's 5.
I got that, but dang.
Looks like it's
Rune Flare Trap. I played this in standard, and I used to kill people with it.
Yeah, but in limited, how many times are people going to draw 3 cards in a turn?
No, it's terrible in limited. Forest, artifact.
Dude, you're falling out of white here.
I know, but hopefully that means it'll be open when it comes back the other direction.
Beast Hunt might be good for your deck if you're planning to be aggressive.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully it just says draw 3.
What is this? 5 damage to target player or planeswalker.
No, it's only if you kick it, so that costs what, 5?
So it costs 5. Again, another 5 drop. That's the thing about this Zendikar format. It was either you had like an aggressive deck full of 1-drops, or you didn't do anything until turn 5.
Interesting. So should you be drafting? What are all these lands I keep seeing come across?
I'm seeing lots of blue. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, there's a lot of blue. There's that Hedron crab again. Maybe you should just aggressively switch over to mill.
All right.
No.
Wait. There we go.
Don't take the... just in case you can make it work.
And none of those cards were good.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Spider Silk Net is a good sideboard card just in case. You're playing best of 3.
Great.
Oh,
Wait.
now you get all of them.
Search for a trap.
That's terrible.
Quest for the Holy Relic so I can get my Spider Silk Net.
Nice. Oh, Ben.
What
Ooh,
does this even do?
you went to the garbage picks really early, sir.
Target player loses 1 life.
And enters tapped for that? Holy crap. Wow. This block was slow. Yeah, and viewers, all of our viewers, that's me. I look like a white circle with a JF on my face.
All right. What is my rare?
You got a dragon.
Okay. That is a fantastic rare. Flying Haste 5/5 for 6 in limited. Thank you very much.
All right, so we have to adhere to bread. It's bombs, removal, evasion, attackers, defenders. So that's
the bombiest of bombs.
That is definitely a limited bomb right there. Additional combat steps.
Additional combat phase.
Yeah, that's
the
rough.
next turn. Yeah. I almost top 8'd a PTQ with this guy. 0-1 for 1.
No, that's a 2/3 every turn.
Yeah. And with sack lands, he's a 4/5.
Nice. And now we got nothing. You got a mountain walk for a 2/1 mountain.
Got to
walker.
at least be an ally here somewhere.
Doesn't look like it. You got 2 scouts. No, I think you got a Mountain Walker.
Wait. Harrow's super good. I can't see it.
Sack a land. Search for 2 basic lands. Put them on the battlefield. That's pretty good. If you're in green, you're gonna ramp into that
And if
dragon.
I'm in 3 colors.
I don't think you're in
I'm
white
putting
right
you
now.
over here on top of the packs.
Yeah, get me out of there. No one likes me anyway.
What is this? Red black.
Can't read it. I'm in the way still. You don't have any sack outlets for that for the Marker Mutiny.
Mountain Walk. Boy, Land Walk is just an ability that doesn't get used much anymore.
No, there was a Cliff Treader in the last pack that you didn't take. What's the trap? What's the Cobra Trap?
Cobra Trap.
Control, create 4 green snake tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much for 1/1s, I think. Beast.
It's very, very flavorful.
You're probably not going to have any non-creature permanents, though. Beast Hunt is going to draw you cards. Grazing Glade Heart fits your curve well.
I'm just taking the cliff. Lava Ball Trap. Destroy 2 target lands and 4 damage to each creature. It's a what was that sorcery?
Oh, yeah. Wildfire. Yeah, but it costs 5 if you hit the trap. That's not even worth it. Wildfire was only 6.
You have to build around it.
What does
where are the out? There are somebody there. I'm competing with a lot of people for allies.
Yeah, you are. You're not getting any allies. I think you need to move away from that, sir.
Is this guy even any good if I don't have allies?
Nope.
Him or
no.
another ally?
No, he's a 3/3 for 5.
If he hits him, sack a land, and it costs red.
Oh, yeah, that's not good for you.
2/2 haste for 5.
That's an ally.
It's an ally.
Ugh,
give it a chance.
Your allies are so expensive.
What is this? Mythic. 4/4. Maybe I can go deeper red.
Oof.
Welcome to the Bad at Magic podcast.
Ugh, triple red. I mean, late game, that's going to be good. And you start stacking those counters. That will be good for you. That will win you the game if you're that aggressively into red. Which, if you cut white, I still think you can cut white and be fine. So that might be a thing.
Just red-green.
Yeah. Gruul aggro.
4 damage to target creature.
Well, you think that elemental is going to table?
No.
There's a 3/2 shroud for 1. Totally didn't even look at
it. I got on my color blinders.
No, it was red. No, it was green. Sorry. Killing me.
I'll take that. That's good.
What does that do?
Wait, I should take this.
Green, white.
When it enters the battlefield, the creature gets +2.
Oh, okay, yeah, but you're not. You might not be in white, but that's fine. If you are in white, that will help you fix. There's that Hedron crab coming around again.
There he is.
There's a big worm if you're going to try to ramp.
Well, I have 2 ramp spells. I have 1 ramp spell.
Oh, this deck's not going to be very good, Ben.
And this is, I don't want to be sacrificing lands. Like,
yeah, you're probably not going to want to do that. I don't think you have good picks here. I'd take the worm if I were you. What
is this?
Isn't that your second Beast Hunt?
Yeah, let's do this. We're going 4 red.
What does that even create? A 7/1 elemental. Okay. Well, then you got to destroy lands, right? With demolish.
It can be a 14/1 elemental.
Or you got to take demolish. You just start blowing up lands. Or you get the really bad naturalize again.
Yeah, I'm just getting cut off white.
Yeah, you are. Hard.
I have 2 of these now, and I don't want to play.
That's a lot of picks to be in garbage picks already.
Oh, man. Do I want to be able to give first strike?
That's a good combat trick.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be red-green.
I think so, too. I've been telling you that now for like 2 packs.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think that slaughter cry is going to make the final cut. So I've been playing a whole lot of limited lately because I don't have the premium currency in Arena to like
Yeah,
play good decks. And I feel like I'm getting better and better at limited.
that's good. I've always found the hardest part is just to kind of get over the baggage that you bring with you, like you can see right now that I'm doing. I mean, I've played this format before, and I think I remember it, but I don't know why I drafted land there. This is a phantom draft, so I don't keep any of these cards.
You are thinking about the wrong baggage because you picked one card and said, "Well, red white aggro is pretty good. I can do red white aggro." Like you had one card, Ben.
Yeah, but you're assuming that's baggage from like other decks, but I'm talking about this format, like Zendikar draft. I've done Zendikar draft. See, that's a good ally right there.
Yeah, too bad you're not in that color and you gave up on allies.
Yeah,
Journey to Nowhere is
this
pretty
is a
good.
great removal spell.
I would take the great removal
This
spell.
is a good ramp spell. So this is
Ooh, you do need ramp. I have no idea what it does because I can't read it. Oh, it's a
sure.
landfall and then search for 2 basic lands. Put them on the battlefield. Yes, do that. That's what
Yeah,
you need. You need all of those.
too bad. The sack lands are rares in this set. I'd love one of those.
In a phantom draft, I can almost see people like passing a sack land.
Yeah, but there's so much landfall in this set that
There's
it's
another
just
one.
good no matter what.
Heart of the Expedition.
Another Calling Heart expedition.
You're going to want that ramp.
Yeah. Get to triple red or
Quadruple red,
icons.
sir. Quadruple red with a 5 kicker.
It doesn't even have trample.
Yes, it
Oh, it
does.
has trample.
Trample and haste. It's a lightning element or a ball lightning.
What does this do?
Gives you more landfall triggers. Add 2 mana. That's
Turn 2 lands to their owner's hand. See, the thing about that is it sounds like it's a drawback, but in the set where you want to just keep making land drops every turn because all the landfall in the set, it's actually kind of useful to return lands to your hand.
listeners. It's like Ben doesn't even like listen to me when I talk. Like the first thing I said was it gives you 2 more landfall triggers, and then you read the card and then proceeded to tell me about landfall triggers.
Did you say something?
Nope, talking to myself.
What am I getting if I cut white?
You're not losing anything, but you
Not
need.
losing anything.
But now you need to gain some stuff because we're getting cut off of creatures now too.
That's
There's ramp. Oof.
It's not ramp, it's just make sure I hit my land drops.
You are going to want to run all the beast hunts just to get a creature in your hand after you get all this ramp.
Well, I have 11 creatures right now. That's a creature. Oh, and I'm taking out 3 when I drop white.
Yeah, that hurts.
See, there.
Expedition
We should have gone mill.
Oh, there it is. There's the mill.
Mill 13.
Well, there's Harrow, and there's also
Yeah.
Expedition map. So which one's easier to cast?
Mm.
I think Harrow is better in this format. Finds in the vast wood if you had creatures. I think you just need to take the creature at this
Rogue
point.
ally. Vigilance.
I think it doesn't matter. You just need the bodies.
All right.
That's a good blocker. Mrs. Chosen.
Bushwhacker.
Goblin Bushwhacker. Could have gone goblins. Didn't even know it.
Well, this one is interesting because people play a deck in Modern called 8-Whack, named after this guy because of his kicker ability.
Right. Gives just pumps all your creatures and gives them haste.
Yeah, you just play a ton of 1-drops, and then this guy is like a 2-drop that's a house.
Yeah, you just get big turns.
Yeah. A fog effect. Double green. I think I'm taking the Bushwhacker.
I mean, you're in the colors. Who knows? Maybe he'll surprise people.
Just put some of this over
I
here.
feel like he's probably going to swing for 2 a lot by himself.
Does this do anything good? Want to run it if I'm white? Gain 1 life.
It's a tap land.
I got another Elf Rogue ally or a destroy target non-creature permanent.
You're going to be able to kick him a lot with all your ramp. So think of that too.
Yeah.
Or not, it's cool.
I don't need any of this. None of it.
I like how you're completely cut off of red and green in that pack. That's a bummer. It's even a phantom draft, so you can't even pick a card. You can't even take the land to put it in your collection. With 0/4 that has fire breathing. You're gonna have a lot of
Uh,
mana.
take a land that gains me life.
What's the
That
other one
gets,
do? Gains you 2 life.
yeah,
Haha.
that gains 2 life. That gains 1 life.
But that taps for a color that you can actually use. Oh, there were
But
so many,
all blue, black, and white.
so many spell pierces came around. You
We
could have
were
been
really competing for the colors we chose. I
we.
chose.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. There's no we in this one.
That's an interesting card.
Wow. Don't gain life this turn. I feel like that could happen a lot.
I love the art on that one.
Oh, you need to cut 1 card.
No, I've got 2 lands here.
Oh crap! You need to add 1 card.
No, I'm good with this. I'm just gonna put in the right mix here. I think I need to.
Yep,
Ugh.
that's the right mix. Lots of mountains. Oh, I don't know if that's enough forest. You're gonna want to hit that that Kami, that ramp spell on 2.
Arrow. But I don't have
Okay,
anything that's double green.
that's true. But you need to have at least 1 green.
Yeah, I don't know. That feels right to me.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna record the first match and
I
see.
I have not stopped recording, so yeah, let's hit the
All
first
right,
match. See how you do.
do
And,
it.
and now, for viewers, there's 2 things that are happening. Of course, enjoy the entertainment as I nitpick Ben about all of his minor misplays. And also notice the interface and just how the flow of the game is in Magic Online. I just noticed there's this warning at the top of the screen. We cannot connect to your camera, and it's been there this whole time.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah, I closed it and now the screen gets bigger. I am all right. So bad
all
at
right. That's
Magic,
actually
bad at
keeping it.
YouTube.
And I love these Zendikar full art lands. You got me a set of these that I have now that I play in my decks.
They are very cool. I'm surprised that they printed them in a standard legal set. Like that was one of the only reasons people bought Unhinged for as long as they did.
Zendikar was so good in so many ways. I'm just running out of naked uh, bushwhacker here. We're just gonna get things going.
People love naked bushwhackers. What's happening? There it goes.
Nothing. Magic Online's being a dog. That's what's happening.
Wow. This isn't like the client. Like this is not your computer lagging, right? This is just how Magic
No.
Arena. This is how MTGO
Okay.
runs.
My opponent played a 2/2 for 1.
Yeah, but he loses a life every turn.
Yeah. I think I just keep playing reds here until I actually need to play a green spell because I have spells that cost 4 red mana.
Yep, I agree with that. I feel
Well,
like
if
your 1 spell that costs 4 red mana. I would hope you didn't just run it out to hit him for 7. Like that needs to close the game, right?
right, and that lacerator is going to help.
Oh, well, he's going to get some land.
Wow,
Let's get our ramp on.
that's a pretty good turn too.
Yeah, hit you for 2. Hopefully find a land. This is another thing. Like the card that he revealed, like it'll pop up in the chat window, but we won't know what it is unless Ben actually clicks over under the guy's icon.
He
Oh,
didn't.
I can point my icon right here. You'd have to click one of these to reveal this zone so you can actually see it, but then it opens up a pop-up window that reduces the size of the play area. Have I mentioned that this interface isn't great?
Well,
The one
yeah,
thing,
you have
the
mentioned
one thing that I get hung up on is like you see the phases down here at the bottom of the screen, and the
it.
little white and black arrows are the stops. So Ben can actually change when the game stops to ask him questions like, "Do you want to do something?" These are the default positions, but you can change them if you want.
Well, I have it a little bit different than the default. Particularly, I have a stop on my post-combat main phase because it was very relevant in my feathered deck.
Is there not normally a stop on the second post-combat main phase?
No, on their turn.
Oh, on their turn. Got it.
Yeah, you would just do it on end step. But because of the way the feather trigger resolves, if you want to be able to cast a spell and get it back, you have to do it on the main phase, not on the end step.
Oh, okay. The way the triggers go.
Yeah.
That makes sense. No, he's got a bushwhacker.
All right. Well, I can either Beast Hunt or Jaragabard. I just drew the Warlord, and I don't know which order is better to play in. I think I want to play the Warlord first and then the Bard, because then everybody gets counters. Because if I play in the opposite order, then everybody gets Vigilance, and that's not great. So I think I'm going to do the Beast Hunt, and that's a sorcery. So here we go.
Let's draw some
Top
cards.
top 3. Ooh, 2. That's great. And one's an ally.
Okay, so you drew all 3 allies that are in your deck.
So far, so good.
It's going to feel bad when you play the Minotaur and then he bolts it before you get to get any value out of it.
Well, this 4/4 is going to be great against his board.
Just start stacking blaze counters on his lands.
Yeah. I don't think I want a chump block here, do I?
No, you block his Bushwhacker and kill it, right?
I guess.
Well, next turn you're going to have a 3/3 that you can block his guy with.
Well, I'm thinking about playing the Fireheart. Okay, I might be able to.
Okay.
Let's see. How does Harrow work? 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield. So it's not even tapped. So if I 3, then I have access to. I can cast Harrow and have access to 4 mana.
Yeah, do that then. Yeah. You have to get at least 1 mountain.
Right.
This is nice because it's going to thin out your deck too.
Yeah.
So for those of you who might not be aware of this, like deck thinning is that we're trying to pull all the lands out of his deck so that way the cards that he draws are useful. They're action. Business cards. Not business cards with your title and name on it, but business cards that are going to kill you.
I'm guessing he's got to be holding a removal spell at this point.
Like, he's playing black. Yeah.
Useful targets.
He's playing black-red. He's got 3 cards in hand. I mean, one of them's got to be removal. Got to be.
So let's look at next turn. So next turn I'm going to have 7. Oh, look. He had a removal spell.
No, there it is.
Next turn I'm going to have 7 mana, so I can do
2 allies.
That and that, yeah. That'll be great.
That will be good. What is
3/0 and lifelink.
He didn't kick it,
Hit
though.
me for 6.
Get more land.
He still hasn't gotten one off that.
Yeah, he did. He got Swamp last turn, I think. He's only got 1 card in hand now, though, so he's running out of gas. You are going to have a big turn.
Yeah.
This is going to turn him off, I think. Oh, so it's a 4/4.
Oh, it's a 4/4 for 5.
We're bad. We're bad at this game. Like it says right on
the card. Yes, I would like to use that ability. Thank you very much.
Yes, I would like Magic Online. Yes, I would like to use this thing that is only beneficial. Oh, here, let me stack the triggers in an order that does not matter.
Okay, this is really good. That was a lot of things to happen for that much mana.
Yes, and he's got 1 card in hand.
8 power on the board. Yeah, this is where he's really filling his mulligan to 5. Oh, intimidate.
Doesn't that just...
It means that I have to block him with 2.
Right. It's like menace.
Whatever, man.
You're going to lose one of your guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'd
take 3 and go to 5? Well, I have another ally in hand that gives my guys vigilance. And this that gives them first strike. I'm taking 3 here.
Okay. Just rely on a combat trick next turn to handle that. Yeah. Ouchies. Oh, he's got that trap. Don't gain any life, Ben. He's got the...
I drew another ally.
How'd you end up with so many allies?
I told you. I was prioritizing it. All right. That's a lot of... We're getting allied here.
Oh,
none of those guys are gaining me life. I'm not attacking.
Story-wise, I don't understand why this pack peddler...
He stops helping me after I go below 10.
Both of them, yeah. The vampires. That's an interesting mechanic that the vampires in this set have, where they care if you have 10 or less life, and they get better, which is weird because if you're losing, it feels like they just snowball into you.
Yeah. Well, now I got to figure out a way to. Okay, you want to do that?
Well, he wants, I don't know, maybe he's looking for land. He got one. He got a swamp off it, but you can block him all day.
Okay, now this is this weird situation that I don't know like a mental handicap for, but oh crap, what's intimidate again?
Why can't you block him?
Unless I share a color with it. I was thinking of
Oh, it's like fear. Oh, you're thinking menace.
yeah, menace. Intimidate just means I just can't stinky block it.
Oh, that sucks.
Now I'm dead. Well, then it didn't matter last time that I thought I was going to be able to block. I can block.
So yeah, you should have
I
been. Oh, you
I
are
just
dead.
died to his red black aggro deck.
You call it an aggro deck. He played 2 creatures, Ben.
He played 3.
No,
I blocked the bushwhacker with
oh,
my bushwhacker.
that's right. You traded bushwhackers.
I don't
Oh,
even
that's
have any
right.
artifact creatures. I can't splash black. I just gotta not die that fast. And my curve is terrible.
Yep. That's why you have all the
Anything
ramp.
that gives me life. I don't have anything. I don't. Do I care about that? It's cost 5.
Yeah, no. I run it
Need
back.
this.
No, I don't see any way to improve the deck from where it's at.
Yeah. Very effective heckling, sir.
In retrospect, that sounded very mean.
All right, this is fine. I think I just run out bushwhacker again. It's funny. Whoops.
What?
I'm bad at Magic.
What
I
did
should
you?
have cast the expedition map, but I accidentally hit the keystroke to skip to the end of
Oh,
the
Ben, come on. Use your Use your mana.
turn.
No, that's fine. Now you get to use Harrow next turn. You can cast it then.
Yeah. Which which do I want to sacrifice? That's the question.
That stupid white land that's doing you no good now that it gained you life. Because just in case he has non-basic land, walk or destroy target non-basic land or whatever. It's just a liability at this point. Oh yeah, sack it for 2. That's a bummer.
Yeah, can't use it yet. I really failed in my mana curve efficiency there.
So what is this? What does his quest do?
It makes the 7/1 after he makes.
Oh, and then it exiles it. That's got trample. Okay.
I played this though in aggressive decks. It's an aggressive card. It's better when you have a ton of sack lands, but whatever. It's
Well, he only gets it once, so
3
that's
counters.
good. You gonna block that
Okay.
2/1?
That's a lot of hard work for 1 damage.
Well, now you get to play a 0/4 that he just effectively can't attack into. And you get to crack your map.
Yay.
Don't forget to crack your map on his turn, please.
I won't.
He says. Ugh, Ben, I
It,
still.
it sometimes it's not about forgetting. Sometimes it's about the awkwardness of the interface. I'm not here to defend Magic Online.
You're the one that plays it. I don't play this.
I just accidentally. But you can't play this format on Arena.
You're right.
All right.
You're right.
Okay, so if he gives him +3/+0, my guy just dies. Do I really care?
No, you don't, because it pulls a card out of his hand.
Yeah.
If he doesn't use it now, he's just going to use it later.
If he gives him first strike, though, then it's just. I guess it's just a 1-for-1, but I don't have any better answers. I don't get to use my map.
There it comes.
Yeah, first strike.
It doesn't matter. You prevented the damage and you pulled that card out of his hand. You can't use it again.
Ooh.
Yeah, you didn't get to use your map.
Yeah.
You'd use it this turn. Maybe.
counter on that.
Yeah, you're just going to take 7 at some point, right? Like that's what that card says.
Kill my guy.
Wow.
1. He's playing red-black. Imagine that. He has removal spells.
He's playing vampires. You're in trouble.
Yeah. Even though I'm still at 20 life.
Yeah,
You just got to make 1 more land drop, and I'm at 10.
And both of his vampires have Intimidate, and they're 2/1s now. Or no, 3/2s.
I don't have any reason I think I want a forest here. Maybe I get this and gain another life.
Sure. I mean, sure, why not? The reason you play a forest is if you drew multiple green creatures off of this beast hunt, because now you can't cast both your creature and the beast hunt.
Yeah, this.
I don't think he's good enough to play on his own.
He's a 2/2 for 2.
He's a grizzly bear.
Yeah, and he stops both of those guys. I think I spend a turn on the beast hunt here.
Okay.
I guess.
Oh,
Whiff.
that was an efficient use of mana.
Well, I'm glad to not be drawing those, but now I wish I'd gotten a forest. So much for gaining 1 life.
Is there a reason not to get a forest here? I think someone just said that not too long ago. What was it?
It was me.
Boo, you're terrible at this. All right, now you're going to take some damage, sir.
Take 9.
Still not a 10. That's important.
Yeah.
Unless he pumps one of his guys. Nope. Just gets a
3/1 can't block. Whenever a land,
2
it gets
+2.
+2/+2. Jeez.
That's a big crocodile.
Oh, great. Now I'm flooding.
Grizzly bear. You should choose no. Is there a scenario in the world Magic Online where I wouldn't do that? Actually, there is.
There are some, like there's creatures that, like for instance, Elspeth that says destroy all creature power 4 or greater. You could deliberately stay below the.
Ooh, bushwhacker. You got bushwhacked.
Yeah, yikes. He didn't make his land drop, but now I can't even block.
You're in trouble, sir.
Yeah, I have been since we started.
Ally. It's got haste. Go out like a man. Hit him for 3.
Those guys both have Intimidate. I'm dead.
Right. Yeah. Don't get. Oh, hit him in the face first.
Oh, bad at Magic. All right, Josh. That was my green-red aggros. Die like a chump to a red-black aggro deck. Thanks for watching the Bad at Magic podcast on YouTube.
Oh no, Ben.
But
all right, so yes, thanks everybody for watching this video. Unfortunately, it's going to be cut short because I just tried to launch Magic Arena and there is an update that this computer does not have. Yeah, so instead of maybe we'll do some editing magic some other time, but I think this is just going to be a quick and easy video of Ben showing off Zendikar draft and how bad at Magic he is.